Let's go, lesbians, let's go!
Hello everybody, how's it going? How we doing today, guys? What's up? Hey Aster, how you today, princess? I'm doing good. I have 2 snacks with me right now. I have one of the mystery apples. It's very nice and sweet. And I have another slice of cake. So I'm doing good. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Hope you're all doing good too. Hi, Changeling. Changeling, thank you for resubscribing. Let's go. Also, I have a new exciting thing for you today. A new special little command. You see, the other day, Brie added something to her stream, and then she was like, Aster, you should add it too, but replace everything with your wives. So if you use the fish command, you can find one of my wives and maybe a handful of things that are not my wives. Let's see, who we getting? Who we getting today? I really tried to put a lot of wives in there. Ooh, Ruby, Steven Universe, let's go. She's both my wife and me. In case you don't know Ruby, she's short, angry, anxious, and very gay. I did try to put a lot of wives in here, so there might be some kind of obscure ones. Here we go, we got Splatoon 1. Sounds exactly like you. Yes, thank you. That's me. I'll probably turn the sound off after a bit. I just figured we'd have it on for the beginning. Shiver is a good wife. She's very good. We love an androgynous, fishy queen. So yeah, you guys can have fun with that. We'll figure out where to put it on the gaming screen. I have it on the gaming screen, like up in the right corner, but I feel like that covers up the chat. But I feel like if I put it in the bottom left corner, it might cover up part of the gaming screen. I don't know. We'll figure it out. How's your cough then, Aster? It's still there. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's going away. I think it's just going to be a slow, gradual fade. But I do have like a follow-up appointment with my doctor. Because when I went in for my general checkup, she's like, since you're sick, we're going to do like a physical in like 6 weeks or whatever. So if I still have a bit of a cough, then I can mention it to her then. But I think you'll be okay. You'll have to tell us about your wives when we find them. This is true. Like I said, there's some obscure ones on there. You're gonna pull them up and be like, who the fuck is this? I'll be like, well, let me tell you. Good to hear, glad it's getting better. Yeah, I'm glad. I do wish it would go away a bit faster, but at least I'm not feeling as bad as I did several weeks ago, so. Who's Shiver? Shiver's from Splatoon 3. She's one of the idols. Oop, who we got now? Oh, Silver. Silver is from the game One Shot, which is an RPG Maker game. I really, really like One Shot. It might be my favorite RPG Maker game of all time. We'll have to play it one time. She's like a robot. She's really cool. Let's see. Also, I just kind of like arbitrarily assigned the wives different gold numbers, so I just wanted them to all have different ones. Oh, here we go. Furiosa from Mad Max Fury Road. A very good movie. She's very cool. I like her a lot. Very tough and very mothering. What else was I gonna tell you guys? Oh yeah. My friends and I, we played Mario Party last week. And we played a 10-round game of Mario Party. I want you guys to guess how many stars I ended up getting at the end of this game. This game that ended with all my friends claiming I was cheating. 7? Okay, okay. Interesting. Any other guesses? Fuck yes! Hi, Errol. As you can see, Errol was one of the participants in the Mario Party. As you might be able to guess. I'll let you guys- I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Out of those 10 turns, I ended up with 9 stars. I somehow got 9 stars in 10 turns. I came in on that question at a visceral reaction. So like, first of all, we played on the map that's like Bowser's dungeon or whatever. And I was the only one who had played on it before, so I was like, oh, you guys want to hear the instructions? And they were all like, no. They're like, no. We don't want to know how to do this map. Just throw us in. I was like, okay. Okay. So we just played. And she got 3 stars in 1 round. So there was 1 round. I think at the very end, I ended up getting Yoshi as like my jamboree buddy. And I went up to the star. I got the star and I got 2 because I had my jamboree buddy with me. And then, you know, the star moves to a new location. It moved like 6 or 7 spaces in front of me. So my turn was still going. So I went over to the star again and I got a 3rd star. If I had enough money for a 4th star, I could have gotten 2 because I still had Yoshi. But that kept happening. I would I would go to the star and then it would move to just like several spaces in front of me, so my turn would keep going and then I'd end up at the star again. And I kept rolling high. Oh, it's Abigail. I love Abigail. Let me tell you about her in a second. I kept rolling high because all my friends kept buying the like chain chomp whistles that move the star. So I'd be like, oh, I'm close to the star. I can't risk getting a low roll because otherwise my friends are just gonna move the star. So I'm gonna make sure to use my double dice or my mushroom so I get a really big roll. And then, at the very end, it gave me a bonus star for winning the most mini games. So I got 9 stars. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief, hearing the instructions would not have helped. Okay, you might be right about that. But I thought it was really funny. You bribed Bowser? I didn't bribe Bowser. Listen, everyone just didn't want to listen to the instructions, which means they missed the part where Bowser's like, also Waluigi's my favorite and I will favor him and put the star in front of him all the time. No, I'm sorry. Bonus star just threw up in you. I was like, please don't give that to me. I don't need it. Everyone's already angry now. It was really fun though. It was fun. I like playing Mario Party with my friends. Also, Abigail, my wife, my beautiful little green pea. She's from a webcomic called Back. The webcomic is by Casey Green and another guy, I forgot his name. They're both well-known cartoonists online. Casey Green is the one who made that meme that's like the dog in that house that's on fire, and he's like, this is fine. I love Abigail. She comes out of a hole in the ground and doesn't know anything except how to shoot gun really well. Who we got? Oh, Callie. She's from Splatoon 1. My original Splatoon wife. I'll be interested to see if anyone gets one of the non-wives. There's a couple non-wives in there. They just somehow fell in there when I wasn't looking. Alright, who we getting today? Who we getting now? Oh. So, this is the butt witch. She's from a show called 12 Forever and she's the villain. And I love her. And she has a really deep voice. And she can also turn into like a monster form. the listen, that's not her real name, but we don't know her real name. The main character calls her the Butt Witch because she's an immature 12-year-old. And then the Butt Witch is like, that's not my name, and then she never says what her name is, so I didn't have anything else to call her. Listen, 12 Forever is about a 12-year-old who doesn't want to grow up, and then the Butt Witch is like the embodiment of puberty. Anyway, that show only has 1 season, and probably will not get any more seasons, but she's still my wife. Also, I had other things to talk about. Pokemon. Pokemon comes out this week, and because we're so close, that means some people have gotten their hands on the game early, so there's like leaks about. I'm trying not to look at them. I don't mind seeing like new Pokemon or new Mega Forms, but I've been trying to avoid a lot of like story spoilers. But I am happy with some of the new Megas, I will say that. You'll find out when we play the game. But also, on top of the ZA leaks, there's been like a huge just general Pokemon leak. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but they've leaked like a whole bunch of information about like future games and Gen 10. I won't say them just because in case no one else wants those spoilers. But there is stuff about it out there, including some screenshots. But obviously, you know, they're still working on things, so things can always be subject to change. Just because they were planning on one thing doesn't mean it'll end up in the game. But Gen 10 sounds cool. Like I said, some of the things I heard about might not end up in the game. But it sounded very cool, very interesting. And there was another interesting game that they mentioned too, but I will not spoil. I will not spoil. If anyone does want to talk about it, we could maybe use spoiler stuff in the gaming channel or something. But yes, it's very interesting. It also leaked some concept art for some of the previous games. There was some concept art for Violet and Scarlet. It included like older versions of the evil team. And honestly, some of the stuff they had in the concept art was kind of cooler than what we got. I still liked Team Star in Scarlet and Violet, but some of those ideas just looked really cool. I was like, oh, I'm a little sad we didn't get that. But that's how it goes. Just because something looks cool doesn't always mean it would work out in execution. Ah, my apple slice. I dropped it. Always a pity when that's the case. Yeah. I mean, I get it. You know, there's lots of different ideas, and they have to go with ones that fit cohesively together. But still. I like really want to talk about it, but at the same time I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. And also the concept art looking so different is another sign that like even the stuff that got leaked could be really different when the actual game comes out. But also, I did finally get back into editing shorts. It really took me a while to get back into it, but I edited a couple, and I've scheduled them. One of them uploaded today. So my goal has always been to make like 1 short a week at the very least. So hopefully I can get back into that. But always put aside some time at the end of stream for it. We could potentially. We'll have to see how long the game takes today. I did not prep anything for this game. I meant to potentially make extra saves and do some of it off stream, just in case we couldn't get through all of it on stream. But I didn't do that, so we're just gonna fucking get those 2 bad endings, and then we're gonna speed run the good ending as fast as we can. You could always have a poll to see if folks want to talk about it. We could do a poll. Oh. I think maybe when if we get to the end of stream and there's extra time, maybe we can chit chat about it. and like warn anybody who doesn't want to hear. Because I would be really tempted to pull up screenshots, but also at the same time, since it's leaked stuff, I have a feeling the leakers are gonna receive a cease and desist. So if I were to pull up screenshots, I would be a little worried about incriminating myself, so maybe I won't. But we'll see, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to speedrun. I feel like we can get through it pretty quickly, because we can, like, button mash through all the dialogue, and we have the guide. I feel like part of the length of the game comes from figuring out puzzles. So if we already know how to do them, we can speed through it. This apple's good. I keep getting tempted to go look back at it. It even mentions when they're planning to drop Gen 11. This was cool. Anyway, I gotta stop looking at it. Be gone. Leak Twitter. Ready for gameplay. Got my snack, strawberry gummies, and getting my smoothie. Ooh, nice. I get a snack, but I should probably get lunch. Lunch, the biggest snack of all. Eat it. Yeah. No, I shan't talk about it. I keep thinking about things. Okay, one thing I will say is everyone already kind of knew that Scrafty was gonna get a mega because one of your friends in the game has a Scrafty. I really like Mega Scrafty. It's very cute. We'll probably play with one in the game. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, you wanna play this game? Should we play this game together? We go find a boogeyman? Let me click on this. I'm also gonna turn off the sound for the fishing game. No sound for you. Can you please pull up the boogeyman? I know I have it pulled up. It doesn't always like to cooperate. I'm clicking on it! Oh my god. Okay, let me just do this. There we go. It just takes a second. It's like, I'm shy. I gotta get ready. Alright, weekend has been a great. Had Canadian Thanksgiving dinner, drawing a pumpkin wizard hat, and got the Wi-Fi router moved into studio space. No more cats unplugging it. Nice, nice. Sounds like a good weekend. Pumpkin wizard hat sounds fun. Also, that reminds me, I forgot to write it down on my list of things to talk about. My family and I, we went to the pumpkin patch and we got pumpkin. Is this where we were? I think it is. We're probably not gonna carve them just because we haven't carved pumpkins in years. It just takes forever. Well, it's messy. And I'm not sure any of us are like super into carving pumpkins. But Mom just kind of like to put them out by like the front door or like decorate the house with them. The house has been decorated for Halloween now. That was fun. Okay. Well, I was pulling up the guide. So we are at I gotta get way down here. Same need to get one and actually carve it this year. Yeah. We haven't carved one in my house in a long time just because we're not super into it. I think I did carve a pumpkin when I was in Japan. Because my friend wanted to. Okay, where are we? We let Sophie die. We're searching with David. Ba-ba-ba. Where the fuck are we? See, did we do the curtain part? No, because we did save David, right? Bronze key. Alright, anyway, we're just gonna walk around. I think we did this part already, right? We had this cutscene. We've never celebrated Halloween like that here. We just get a big bag of lollies. Candy is good. That's my oh, here we go. I think we just do this part. Candy is just my favorite part of Halloween. Because we're doing the one where David lives. And then we're gonna go back and do the one where David dies, which I think we can reload from here. Hopefully. You did paint last year? Oh yeah, paint's cool. You got Abigail again! She still doesn't know anything. Hello? Oh, this is the room where we fought the boogeyman before. Gutsy Demise would like to know what the Twitch fishing game is called and how to find it. Okay, it's on Steam. It's called like Lurk Bait Fishing or something. Lurk Bait Twitch. If you type Lurk Bait into Steam, you should be able to find it. It's called Lurk Bait Fish. Wait. Lurk Bait Twitch Fishing. That is the full name. Okay. Oh my god. Is he gonna pop out? There's a lever on the wall to control the suspended stairs. Okay. Do I just leave? Okay, yeah, I kind of figured something was gonna happen. Thank you, Esther. No problem.
Get back.
What are we doing? We tussling? Hello? His breathing sounds always so funny. Is David dead? How did you end up over here? This is way over here. Did he drag you over here? Oh, I see. I didn't realize that's what that was. Okay. I guess we just leave. Where is David? Is he dead? Probably. Oh, what was in here? Oh, yeah. I guess we'll just leave. You know, I feel like Keith should say something after that happened, but he's just completely silent. It's not even like, I gotta go check on the others. Just, I'm not gonna say anything and you have to figure out what to go to. Where am I going? I don't need to go this way. This is gonna take a while to get over here. This place is so big. I think we're almost back. Yeah, we're pretty much there. Hey, is David here? No one's here! Lance? Shirley. Oh, who did you catch? The Grand Councilwoman from Lilo and Stitch. Oh yeah. Richard? They all left because no one likes hanging out with you. From Lilo and Stitch, yeah. Listen, she's a tall, bald baddie. Sophie. Oh, the blankets aren't even red. Did you just make everyone disappear and make it look like they were never there? Are you starting to feel insane? Like no one was here? Oh, who are you catching now? Min Min from ARMS! She's cool. She's got noodle hair. No witnesses? Not a single one? Wow. So he really did just make him feel like he was crazy by just making everyone disappear. And I guess kind of make it look like they were never there. Because there wasn't even a bloody blanket. I only just heard about it, so I don't know any details. We're talking with the police there, but they seem confused. Like hell I'm satisfied with confused. Do you know how many deaths we have here? Come on. I'm going to the scene myself. Get everything in order, Eric. Yes, sir. Wow. It's gotta be especially frustrating because it makes you question how real everything was. You didn't even get like a confrontation. Wait, so what happened? I think David pushed us out of the way, and I guess he grabbed David, and then there were like suspended stairs to get to that room, and he got rid of them, so we couldn't go up. And then we went back to the safe room, and no one was there, and all the traces of people were gone too. Like Sophie's bloody blanket wasn't bloody anymore. So it's like he just made everyone else disappear. Hey, Dad. Where'd Mom go? I don't know. Did Mom die? I don't know. Are you lonely, Dad? Yeah. So David died anyway? Ouch. Yeah, I guess so, unless he's keeping him captive. That is interesting, because I'm curious what the ending's gonna be when David does die, too. But I've got you here, right? I don't think you do. We'll sleep here until Mom comes back. You okay with the dark? Need a nightlight? I'm fine, because you're here, Dad. Oh, he's cute. He's not real, but he's cute. Mr. Mans is not doing okay mentally. I'll wait in this place where the sun never shines. Where the shadows run from themselves. I'll just be waiting. White room. Keith, you might be, yeah. Rip. I feel like he just kind of gave up. Alright, now we have to go back and we have to let David die. Oh, can I not? Rusted key. No? Small key. There we go. He's lost in his own head now, yeah. Okay, we just let David die. So we might have to let him get down to the bottom. But we will let him die. Sorry, David. It's not your turn to live. I am curious if it would give us a game over if we didn't get him down here. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so we got that ending, so we can save here now. I'm curious if we do have to open up the door. I'm wondering if we can just let him die, or if you get a game over if you don't. I feel like we got a game over before. So I think we do have to open up the door and find him, but he will be dead. Oh yeah, go down. No, I want to go down. Oh my god. Go down. Mom says it's my turn to be the survivor. Yeah. I'm gonna be the only survivor of this. Do nothing. Excuse me, sir. You're in my way. Got the towel. Through the poopy water. Alright. Use that towel. Now get that key. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta speed walk. Huh? Oh, bronze key? There we go. Get in there. Se abre la puerta. He's dead! Stand up, David. What are you doing? Hurry. You can do this. Just walk. Once you're out of here, you'll be fine. Come on, walk.
David.
David. David, open up. David. David.
David. David.
Oh, you got boss leader from Paranatural. And Paranatural, they have like ghosted spirit powers and stuff. Anyway, she's cool. She's like the leader of a bunch of people who use ghosts to fight. I want an enemy. I want another wife. I feel like we got this cutscene before, didn't we? You've got those all over the place. Ain't the guy who just shot you in the head an enemy? Oh, we got Pearl from Splatoon 2. Let's go. Everyone you've ever had to shoot was 1 too. They're all fakes. They're all smiling. I remember Paranatural. I haven't read it in forever. Yeah, I really liked it, but I kind of fell out of it when it changed formats. Because it's no longer a webcomic. It's like a illustrated script now. And look, I'm sure it's still good, but I really liked it as a webcomic. I want an enemy. One that, if I can kill them, it'd put an end to all these stupid incidents. Well, there's one of those. In here, and a shot in there, and you could kill him. Of course, it'd be a victory for you, but it'd be a loss too. So you just gotta put up with all these small-minded guys instead. We're almost at the hospital. Hope it's not too crowded. Okay. We've seen this cutscene before. I don't think it's gonna be any different. But we'll watch it again. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. Oh, is this gonna be the cutscene about his son dying again? Who are you? Why are you smiling? It's the boogeyman. Oh, okay. We're back. Very bloody. Alright. Finally, I'm a free man again. I can go do what I want. No David holding me down. Oop, who we fishing for? Who we getting? Amelia from Treasure Planet, let's go. I had to specify Treasure Planet because there's another Amelia in there. 2 wives named Amelia. Do I just go in here? No, I think I go up. Let's see. Oh, it's nice and red in here now. Bound to happen when you have many wives. Yeah, you know, some of them just might end up having the same name. It's fine. Bro, answer your cell phone. My guy, stop it. Stop it! I think this is the scene where his son dies again. We've already watched this, sorry. Sorry to speed run through your trauma, Keith. What nicknames are for? True. True. What are you doing up there? Why is your door so squeaky? Hold on, let me see. 5, okay. Because once we get this ending, we should have like 2 hours left to speed run the happy ending. So I think we'll have time. Don't we usually come from the other direction? There's a lever on the wall. Pull the lever, Kronk. Speed running trauma. Yeah. Hello? Hello? The stairs are gone. Did he just jump off? I didn't think he would do that. The last time the stairs were gone, he was just like, oh, the stairs are gone. He can just fucking jump off. Okay, well. Let's try going back upstairs again. I guess maybe this is a change in perspective. Because the lever's on that wall now. We'll save, and then we'll pull the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk. Then we eat a piece of apple. And then we go down here? No? There's no stairs here. Okay, so do I just put the stairs back and leave? Is that what I do? Is it? Does it look redder now, you guys? You're be making smoothie? Alright, I hope it's a good smoothie. Did we go through here already? Oh, I heard somebody. Okay. It does? Yeah, I was gonna say it does look redder. It's getting red. The screen is red tinted. Mm-hmm. Oh god! Did she fall or did he kill her? Oh dear, now I've done it. I thought I'd get the drop on you, but you're always going off somewhere or another, so I couldn't keep up. What an awful curtain closer. But hey, that's how it goes. I've done a lot of harm murdering. You've done a lot of harm protecting. Life doesn't always go the way you want it, don't you know? Detective, can I ask a question? No. Bro, where do you get your nails done? Who took away the stairs? Oh, you know, when we took away the stairs, I did think that I heard like a faint woman screaming. Well, unfortunate. Keith! Keith, Helena! I feel like we're gonna kill Lance too. We're just gonna go on a murderous rampage. Where'd they get to? Are they okay? Lance, don't go in there. Lancifer. Lansington. The worst ending leaves Keith a serial killer. Yeah, I was kind of getting the vibe that the bad endings would be him snapping. I mean, we already saw him snap and kill Helena in that other ending. Yeah, that's right. I've heard the situation. I'm talking with him now. Hey, hold on, can you just give me some more time? What? Tell him to go do it himself. Don't be stupid. Sure, he's a detective, but he's a victim here. If you want to hear it straight from him, you tell him that yourself. Hey, my guy. Why did it have to be her? I can't just say these things happen, can I? It's always on my mind, you know. Guys like us live all bold, but good people keep dying right in front of us. And there's nothing we can do about it. To hell with this, with all of this. Don't hold it in, Keith. You can cry now. I didn't cry when my son died. Keith. It looks like Dick's sprite has a little tear on it. This man needs some therapy. Bad. Keith too dead inside to cry. Very true. He can't cry. He's too busy looking cool with his hands in his pockets. Show yourself. You gonna be the boogeyman? Is he hallucinating him? Yeah. Serious therapy. Yeah. Boy, that was awful. But hey, guess it worked out okay in the end. Now I'm able to meet you again. I don't think that's the real guy. I think you're hallucinating him. You've got a gloomy look there, detective. Was killing me not enough? Worried about your wife, maybe? Don't worry, she's doing just fine on the other side, with your son, too. Give it back. Give what back? If he fires that gun at his hallucination, I feel like he's gonna hit an innocent person. My wife, my son. Why do your tears look like blood? Give back my family. It wasn't me. It was you. Detective, so you can't even cry normal tears, huh? Is he actually crying blood? Give them back, but didn't you just throw it all away? You know how it is when you're stressed. Yeah, when you're just really stressed and you start crying blood out of your eyes. Yeah, it's normal. Like that one species of bird that shoots blood out of their eyes at predators. You always focused on your enemy, the one you knew was lurking somewhere. Didn't you notice the ones clinging to your feet? Nah, I'm sure you did, but you pretended you didn't, for the sake of your petty, miserable pride. You just pushed them away. I just picked them up. This was how it would always go down, sooner or later. Stop. You're making him even sadder. All along, you never even knew. I guess I'll tell you. I am the boogie. The boogie in your head. Well, I don't think the actual boogie guy we were chasing was us. But yeah, I think Keith was fighting his own demons this whole game. Oof. I've had that happen because of a bloody nose before. Edgy in the moment, but very annoying later. Wait, you've literally cried blood? Damn, that's hardcore. Probably not very pleasant though. Well, that was a depressing ending, just like all the other bad endings we got. They were all sad. But it's okay. We're gonna speed run a good ending. Okay, I gotta figure out where exactly we are in these. Because I think we can start from this one. Because there's like 4 extra things we have to do in order to get the good ending. And I think we did do the first one, but we missed the second one. The Boogie Man Guide. I would cry randomly for like a week later because it was all dried in my tear ducts. Ooh. That's not fun either. Before Lance, I think Lance stopped you from doing the second. Yeah. It was with the music box. Let me look at this guide again real quick. Okay, because we saw the videotape that came from that body that like fell from the ceiling. And we watched the videotape, which I'm pretty sure was the one where we saw Helena in the bathroom. And then, yeah, I think it is before Lance. Because I think we have to do that thing with the armor where we push him in the middle and they find that key. Because I think we did go do it, but we did it after we were supposed to, so nothing happened. Oh, we gotta do this. Okay. And then we get that. Okay, so we are... We found Stevie. We got the second passage key. So we go unlock the doors. Oh, second should be here, right? Oh wait, no, we go up. Okay, we can go in here. Oh. Very fun. Let me see. Check the head from the front and take what's inside. Okay, we already did that. Did we? Oh, actually, I think we didn't at this point. We might have to go do it again. Okay, there's that. Okay, so we have to do this. And then we get this. We got the videotape. Okay, so we'll save here. Check the fish. Enter the room on the west side, turn on the lights and check the fish tank. Oh, actually, did we turn on the lights in this room? I don't think we did. I'll not be unlucky fish. Okay. Anyway. We can turn it off. We don't need that. We'll go... Oh, what's over here? Oh, we can go out here. Then we go in here. And then we'll get the theater key. And then we can go watch this videotape again. Open the middle door in the second floor passage with the theater key. Is it this one? Not this. Nothing's in here. Is this considered the second floor? Maybe we're technically still on the first floor. Boogie was here. No, it's not that key. Oh, maybe it's this. Nope, okay, never mind. Never mind. Go back in here. We saw the fish. We met in here. I think this is the theater key. The theater room. Hey, my guy. Okay, we'll put the videotape in here. This tunes you on. I don't think I can skip this one, but we're gonna watch it anyway, even if we could skip it, because I don't remember exactly what happened. She's in the bathroom. He finds her in the bathroom. They get into a tussle. And now she's gone. Hey dude, how's it going? Okie dokie, we did that. We watched it. He has no reaction to it whatsoever. Oh my god, it keeps... I have the guide pulled up on Steam, on the Steam app on my phone, and it keeps sending me off from the page I'm reading. Now, maybe I should just pull it up over here instead of having it on my phone. I'll pull it up on my laptop. Okay. Down to the stairs to the east is a note claiming you have the passcode for the using this code that gives you a slight hint. Okay. We know what it is. It's in here. I wrote this down before, didn't I? Or I took pictures of them. I probably do I still have the pictures? Well, I'm gonna take pictures again because they're probably kind of far down on my camera roll. Okay, we got those. Then let's go over here and we will do it's all the ones with Boogie. It's color coded, right? So this one, Boogie Woogie Rag. So this one's purple. I think the 7 is purple. This one is green. This one is white, maybe? Is this one green? No, I think it's supposed to be red. And then this one is orange. This one is pink. This one's green. This one is blue. And this last one is yellow. There we go. fave. Now let's go up. Let's see. Okay. Let me save again. This is going to be a lot of me looking over at the guide. Move that one. We look at this. And then we come down here, we push you. And we go push you. Oh, someone's fishing. We getting. That's not a wife. Who put that in there? Who let this rabbit in my house? We got the key. What does this key go to? We got the bit key. With the wrench hammer. Okay. Then we open this. We go down here. It's locked with a very old-fashioned lock. Oh, I have the bit key. Let's see. I have this sword. I want the sword. Oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Oh, we got boss leader again. Alright, let me stretch and take a sip before we wander in here. For whatever scene it is we're gonna watch. Helena! Keith? Keith, are you okay? Are you hurt? I'm fine, what about you? Keith, thank goodness, thank goodness. Helena, your leg's wounded. Hold on, I'll get over there. Bro, how? Keith, I'm fine. I'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. Helena? Wait, Helena, I'll be right there. Don't move from that spot. I'm fine. I swear I'll be fine. Wait for me, Keith. Don't worry, Helena. In one of the endings, didn't the boogeyman tell us that he, like, told Helena to run away from us or else he'd kill us or something? I feel like he never comments anything after an emotional cutscene happens. Which I guess plays into his character of not expressing his emotions very well, but sometimes it's like, my man, can you say something? Okay. So we did that. Can I take this? Okay, I can. It lets me take it now. Nice. Okay, we're gonna save again. Now we can do this thing with Lance. Yeah, whatever. You're fine, Lance. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Use this. Oh wait, no, I can't break it. I gotta do this. Okay, smash it again. Smash it again. We don't got time to wait for this axe. We just gotta go in. Give me the key. Oh yeah, this is that room. Okay. Get him out of there. Okay, we're skipping that cutscene. You're fine. Can I go back in here? Thank you. Knock him down. Oh, the wall. Did this matter at all? Blech. Can I have this? I'll take it. I don't know if we really need that, but the guide says we can take it. Okay. Continue down the halls outside the room. Okay, we're over here. Can't go in there. Oh, that's right, we do use it down here. Just do what you want, just do what you always do. Tariff, no. Okay. Thank you. Can I use this? Alright, we've already seen this. We don't need to know it again. You guys speedrun your talk. They're very talented. This is just what happens when you're a detective and a journalist. You just learn how to talk really fast. It's not a person, my guy. Check it out. Alright. Can you walk? Can you not get stuck, my guy? Alright. We don't need this right now. Go up here. We can save. We can't bring Keith in there because he doesn't want to look at corpses. He's a little baby man. Been in here. What do we gotta do? What do we gotta do? Oh yeah, we gotta go over here. We look at the wolf. Okay, what's the okay, so we want this one over here. I'm looking at this guide here, and the way the sheep look, they're like different. We're playing the Steam version, which technically is like the, I guess, improved version. But yeah, the visuals for the sheep look different. Anyway, we got this scrap of paper. Oh, the gun. Give me the gun. Thank you, the gun. Oh right, we gotta shoot the eagle. I know what I'm doing. I remember everything we did in this game the first time. Thank you. Boop, boop, boop. We can go back down here, right? Oh, now we gotta go back up. Anyway, I was thinking about this game. I was thinking about all three of the games we played so far of the Strange Man series. And I feel like, I know the Crooked Man's the first one, but I still feel like that one is kind of my favorite of all of them. And I feel like when it comes to Uri, the creator, her like design, game design, I know I've complained about like the game not always giving you enough hints at what to do. And I feel like she has this habit of like putting you in like a big house or a big area, and you keep on like unlocking and uncovering more and more of that big building. But she doesn't always give you enough of a hint of what to do, so sometimes you just kind of like wander around trying to figure out what to do, and it gets more frustrating the more areas you expand. And I feel like in the Crooked Man, it really helped with the fact that it wasn't just one big area. There were like multiple places. Like there was the hotel with Sissy, and then we'd move on to like the school and then the hospital. And I think it really helped to have like these separate areas where once you were finished with them, you don't go back to them. You don't have to worry about backtracking to them. And I think that's part of the reason why that one worked a bit better. Do I need to do anything else before going in here? Well. Oh yeah, we gotta save him. Okay.
Sophie, it'll be okay. Stay
Oh
calm.
my god, not the part where he fucking talks again. Okay.
Don't cry. It'll be okay.
I'm getting out of here. Oh, do I need to bring Lance with me for this part? I don't think I do, but I'm gonna bring him just in case. Alright, Lance, come here. Listen, Sophie, you're fine. You're fine. We go in here. I just wasn't sure if we needed Lance's help to move the table or not. Alright, let's go back up. Who you fishing for, Errol? Oh, I can't save. What am I trying to do? Okay, we're gonna... Errol, that's not a wife. What is that? Wow, I don't know what you're fishing up at here. Alright, so Sophie... You did get Snaz. That's so cool. Snaz. Yeah, it's Snaz. It's Snaz. Alright. Alright, well, it's fine. I like how you have to save Sophie here, but you can let her die in the other area. Alright, we're all good. We saved her. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I want that axe. Can I have the axe? I would love to have the axe. Ooh, I probably should have saved here actually. That's fine. Jump over the hole. Go in here. I don't think I need this at all, actually. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, we're gonna go down. Go down here. We don't walk on the floor. Go up here. Let's get the saw this time. Thank you for the schnaw. Okay, we'll go back up here. And we gotta go... jump over the hole. Actually, would it have circled me around to where I needed to go anyway? If I went down? It might have. Okay, not there. Let's see, let's see. Over here. Who we getting? Kazooie! Okay, now I can saw this. You want my tender kiss? You want my very jagged tender kiss? Oh, ow. Use the saw. Thank you. Now I have the heart keychain. That fucking bird. This is not the way I want to go, actually. She's a good bird. My favorite bird. The sassiest bird you could ever know. Who did you get this time? Marina from Splatoon 2. I went in a circle. This one's confusing because you go through it and no matter which direction you go, it makes you point down. Let's see. Is this the one with the... Yeah, there's the thing on the wall. But we can't do that until later. I was just about to ask her. She's very sassy. She is. I still say we roast Kazooie. Kazooie's gonna roast you with her dragon fire breath. And if she's not in dragon form, she'll just shoot the fire eggs at you. Or the grenade eggs. Even better. Can I go down here? No. It's locked. Locked. Okay, can't go in there. Okay, we go over here. We'll get the rope. It says go under. Okay. Get the rope from the right room, go back to the hole in the floor, and use the rope to go down and get videotape. What hole? It says a hole in the floor, but what hole are we talking about? What hole? Is it talking about the hole where Sophie and Richard are dangled from? Oh, this hole, maybe. I didn't even think about that. We'll go down the hole. Okay. Give me the videotape. Thank you. Oh, more spikes. Very fun. Anyway. Okay, now we can go watch this tape. This way, yeah. We were speed running this. We're getting through it. Let's save. And now let's watch. Leave my little apple while we watch. Oh, he's busting in. See his cute little face. I feel like he's purposefully just chasing her and letting her go to record these videos as a threat to us. Okay. We can get both the sledgehammer and the saw. I don't think we actually need them both. But I figure we might as well try it this time. Why not? Just for funsies. He's terrorizing her to get to Keith. Yeah. That's definitely what it feels like. Because he doesn't just want to kill people. He wants to play with them and taunt them and torture them. Make them question themselves. Okay, for this, we do here, 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 and here. See, when it says this is how you save to, it's actually talking about the saw and stuff you can get. Alright, we'll go back over here. Jump down. Oh, I didn't mean to go down the hole. I wanted to jump over it. Well, we're over it anyway. Let's see. Yippee, now we can have both. I don't think it actually matters if you have both, but we'll take it anyway. Okay, we're here. Then we go up here. This is where we find David! David, get up! Okay. I think for this next part, we just do what we normally did. Okay, we gotta dodge the eggs again. Here we go. We kick it apart. Give me the knife. No, I want the knife! Thank you. There's nothing here. Goodbye. Yeah, whatever. We already know it's not her. We already know. We already know. Don't worry, it's not your bitch. Wow, rude. Alright. Everything's fine, David. We already know this. We've already gotten spoilers. We used our power of determination to come back. Chapel key. Do you think Chaperone is in there? You're gonna sing a Pink Pony Club for us. At the Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing. Alright, we don't need to be out here yet. We gotta go down here. Oh, chapel key. Alright, yeah, whatever. Alright, we did that. We gotta throw him the knife. Would that be more or less of a surprise if that happened? I can't tell. You know, I think it would really fit this game, you know? I think the boogeyman would love to use Chaperone to taunt people. Can I use the sledgehammer? Apparently that works too. Okay, give me the fire axe. Hell yeah. Turn the water pressure up. Dude, where'd you go? Whatever, we're gonna go up. Let's break these pipes, baby. He could use Screamo and torture them. That's true. I'm sure Chapel Roan is very talented. She could probably do some screamo and torture them. Alright, we've done that. Can I go down here? I can't. Okay. We gotta make sure to do this next part without David when we can. Okay. Turn to the chapel, take the door north of the safe room. Okay. Push the cross backward and climb up it through a window. Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty. You and me, let's go. Bust out that window. Come on, David. You wanted to follow me. You gotta do what I say. Okay, now we go in here. Okay, is this racist girl's diary? Yeah, it's racist girl's diary. Okay. Music box. We'll play it. Do, 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 do. Why are there dried flowers on the wall? Can you finish quicker, please? I just need the key. Thank you. Thank you for the key! Okay, now we gotta be careful here. We're going here with David, and don't look at the corpse. Okay. Front of the piano, check from the right side, open the top panel. Okay. We'll use the key. Open the top. And then press the switch inside the piano. There's a switch on the interior frame of the piano. Okay. Close the cover? Does it matter? Can I take the music box key back? Okay, I'm gonna take it back. And then we're gonna go back here. David, lend me your lighter. Stay here. Stand by the painting and keep a lookout. Call it for me if you see anything strange. Alright, let's go see. Does it matter what I do in here? Okay. I think we can just go in here. Old toys on the table. Large clown doll. Old toys on the shelves. Painting hangs on the wall. Poem is written on the frame. Pierrot lunaire. Pierrot, my laughter have I unlearnt. The image of radiance dispersed. Black waves the banner upon the mast. Pierrot, my laughter have I unlearnt. Oh, now return to me, soul's veterinarian. Snowman of lyric, your lunar highness. Pierrot, my laughter. Scrap of paper. After the performance last night, the poor little man strolled out of the town to the lonely churchyard. The wreath of flowers on Columbine's grave had already faded. There he sat, and what a study for a painter. Oh, you got silver again. With his chin on his hand and his eyes turned toward me, he looked like a grotesque monument. A punchinello on the grave, strange and comical. If the public had seen their favorite, how they would have applauded and cried. Bravo, Punchinello! Bravo! Bravissimo! Hey, detective! Up to your silly profiling, it seems. Say, why don't I try doing the same? You're always carrying a little box with you. A precious little black box. A treasure trove of all you hold dear. Is it my son's ashes or something? You got the rabbit again. Don't you notice the smell from that box? It's... You know what it is, don't you? Do you think you're better than me? Do you want to kill me or befriend me? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Who do I pray to straighten out this crooked tongue? The bookcase is mostly storybooks. Listen, Barry is not a wife. Why would Barry give you gold? If I could... Can you set it so that one gives you negative gold? That'd be funny if Barry would steal your gold. That'd be really funny, actually. She bursts out of the pond and robs you and runs away. I think we can click on the corpse now. Okay, I think we can just go do normal stuff now. Come on, David. It's just a dead guy. We've seen plenty of them. You found one before. In the Crooked Man. You found a corpse. Okay, do we need to go in here and look at these? I don't really think we do. Barry should have a flavor text that says he eats all your berries and fleas. That'd be really funny. I don't think you can set it to negative gold, but I really wish you could. I don't know if we need the key anymore, but I'm gonna keep it just in case. I also don't know if it matters if you read this, but it's related to... I think that's the... Yeah, the last page that got torn out. So I guess Punchinello died. Alright, we gotta just move them all. Would be funny to be able to fish up things that can rob you. It would be. That'd be really funny. One thing I wanted to do was disable all the fish except like for one random fish. So it'd be like all wives and just one fish. But I don't think there's a way to do that. Unless I just put in a fish of my own. Because you can turn on a toggle for only your own stuff, but I don't think there's a way to like go through and individually toggle every fish. Fish up Aster and lose 15% of gold. That would be funny. There are more that I want to add. Some non-wife stuff and maybe more wives if I can think of more wives. I should throw myself in there. The Aster of impending doom. Aster homebrew fish. I could. I think it's funny that they're like 3D fish that rotate. I I don't think it's as funny if it's just a PNG. There we go. Time to make a space fish? That would be cool. I feel like space whales is a common space aesthetic, which is really cool. Okay, so I think we can just keep going. I don't think we do this part right now. Wasn't there something in one of the grates? Was it this grate? I thought it was the third one, but maybe we just can't get it right now.
Sophie? Sophie, where are you? Sophie, come on out. Sophie, where are you? Sophie? Stop playing around. Sophie? Sophie?
Alright, we gotta go back over here. Richard. Hey, dude. We found the grate. No, no one can climb it. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. For this next part, I know what to do, but I think we have to, like, read things before we can do it. I think it's one of those kinds of things. Alright, come on, David. Wait. Why do I always mix up which way to go? Okay, I think we do go down here. Good progress. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Okay, so we can go in here, and we can click on this, and it's got the translation guide, and then if we do... Is it this one? And then... Was there another one we needed? I don't think so. I think it was just that. It's in his room. No? Maybe I need to look at it again. Stale paper 2. Where is stale paper 2? In the hall of forms to the left, go to the third room. Oh, okay, I need this. I see. Oh, you got the other Amelia? Yeah, she's pretty cool. Grumpy old lady. I really like Infinity Train. It has, unfortunately, been canceled. But maybe one day it'll get repicked up. Don't know anything about it though. So the first season focuses on Tulip. It's like an anthology series. And basically Tulip, she gets on this like mysterious train. And when she gets inside, it's kind of like larger than the outside. It's almost like every train is like its own little world. And when she looks outside the train, she realizes that she's not like seemingly on Earth anymore. She's like in this vast wasteland. If she gets off the train, there's these creatures that will kill her. So basically she's traveling through this mysterious magical train with all these dangers on it, and she's trying to figure out like why she's there, what is this train about, and what's going on. It's really good. I'm really sad that it got canceled. And I hope it gets repicked back up. Though I think the creator of it is currently... I think he's working on the Among Us show. Anthologies can be really cool. Yeah, I think it works really well. When I watched the first season, I was worried when I heard that it was an anthology series and that Tulip wouldn't be the main character the next season. Because I really like Tulip and her friends. But then I saw the other seasons and honestly, they're even better than the first one. Well, I would say season 4 was maybe not as great, but seasons 2 and 3 were really good. Among Us has a show. They're working on an Among Us show. I think there's been like a teaser trailer, but it hasn't like come out yet. Where am I going? Head to the hallway left of the chessboard. Okay, I gotta go back to the chessboard. Where the fuck is the chessboard again? So, I'm hoping it'll be interesting. But who knows? How do I get back there? You guys need to play Among Us again? That would be fun. But I will say, even though I like Among Us, it does stress me out sometimes. I think I kind of like playing Peak a bit more in terms of like games to play with friends. But maybe we'll play Among Us again someday. I'm walking in fucking circles. How do I get back to the chessboard? Same for Barry too. Yeah, because like Among Us is fun, but it's always stressful when you end up being the imposter. And what I like about Peak is that like there's still a goal to focus on, and you still gotta work at it, but you can also kind of chill a bit more and just be silly with your friends. Excited to watch you all play Peak. Yeah, I'm excited to play again. We haven't been able to have a Peak collab in a hot minute. Okay, we go over here. Okay, head to the hallway left of the chessboard, open the locked door at the top left. Okay. Top left. Oh, I guess that is left. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. We go down here. Let's see. This is here. We'll go ahead and turn this on. It'll be helpful. Okay, go over here. Water's on here. I think we just gotta go out here pretty much. The puppies. Oh no, Sophie. Alright, come on, Sophie. Time to go do something really stupid. No, Sophie, we don't have time for cutscenes. We're speed running this. We're speed running. Get up there. Make those brash decisions. I feel like the walls of that bathtub are really tall. The sides of it. I think we gotta go down further and then go up here. And kind of keep going. Is it this one? That one won't open. Okay, we'll go over here. nope, not over here. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I will do that in just a second. I think it's this one. Is it not this one? I thought it was that one. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's up here? Because I thought it was one that was like over on the left side. Oh, here we go, this one. Alright, let me take a little sip. Yeah, I was right. Alright, Sophie, we gotta stretch before we try and keep you alive. Should always stretch before you get chased by a bunch of rabid dogs. There's a key. Take the key. So let me start saving here, just in case. It's good to have a couple extra saves, just in case we mess something up. We'll skip this. Now we just walk in circles. That's what you do with dogs. Playing follow the leader. Just walk in a circle and they'll follow you. Be like, where are we going? Where are we going, boss? What are we doing? Ow. Okay, you're being a little too fast there, Sparky. You gotta slow down. That one's gonna be faster. Fuck. Okay. We have fallen out of our circular pattern. We're good. We just, as long as we don't drop down into the red, she'll be fine. This one, we just, 13 more seconds. You'll be fine, Sophie. You just need a couple of stitches. It'll be fine. Sophie, you should have torn one of these chains off the wall and used it as a weapon. Yeah, this is the part where the Sandman puts all the dogs to sleep, apparently. Something like that. Oh, did we bring her back? Oh yeah, she's like, that wasn't the boogeyman. Okay. Now what do we do? Oh, it sounds like she could have used the shelf key to hide in the shelves. Okay, I didn't realize that. Head left from the safe room. Okay, now we get to go over here. We hear the footsteps. Alright, let me up. Okay, we gotta do this other thing again. Is this the last special thing we have to do to get the happy ending? It might be. Toss me your lighter. Okay, we got his lighter. Now we're good. We'll save. Just in case we do anything wrong. Okay, we can go up here. Look at this. I don't think we actually need to come in here. I think it's just supposed to be like, ooh, look what he did. Okay, this is the one where we need to do stuff. Okay, we look at that. And then we hear him coming, so let's turn off the lighter. And we'll go up in the corner. Ah! Don't move, you're under arrest. We'll watch this one again, since it's part of the happy ending thing. Your wifey's got a good butt on her. Really makes me want to chase after her. Where is she? Where? Ah, detective, how careless. Trying to take me on in such close quarters. How does he do anything with those long nails? I know people, when they have really long nails, they have to change how they like do things with their hands. I hate to say such a rude thing to a detective, but not really. Dummy. Oh yeah, this is the part with our quote-unquote wife. Our definitely very real wife. Keith, my poor darling. You watched me as I wallowed in the depths of despair. And there you stood with your back against the edge. Now it's time that you finally learn. You need pride, you need peace. So go ahead, take it all. But don't you see, in the end there will be nothing left of you. Why'd you cut your sentence in half like that? It was awkward. He makes that noise every time he wakes up. He's like, ugh. I think we can save now. Oh, I can use the lighter again. Alright, and then there's this. Where is this? Who are you? What's going on? Hello, Mrs. Baring. Who? Call me Boogie, ma'am. I'm about to begin a game befitting such a joyful night. I'd appreciate your participation as well. Run from me, miss. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. Where's my husband? Where am I? Why is that man tied up? Ah, he's an assistant. He can quickly explain to you how this will all work. If I should catch you, this happens. Understand the rules now? Where's my husband? Somewhere you wouldn't know about. Where's my husband? He can't save you. He's in my grasp. It's up to me if he lives or dies. Now run, Mrs. Baring. The game begins, and I am it. Oh, we get a little flashback to this. So I was on the inside of the cell. Ready to be happy, clear all conditions for the good ending. Oh, it's interesting that they give you a little hint for that. Though, technically, we still have to make sure David lives. You keep going under. Yeah, that is helpful. I think in a game like this, where sometimes things are a bit obtuse, and there's also very specific things you need to get for the good ending, I think that's probably a good choice. Okay. Alright, I think we've seen everything in here that we need. Well, I guess we didn't go over here. Oh, here's the cell. Isn't this? There you go. See, he will comment on it as long as you get all the cutscenes you need. I think we've done everything we need to do. I'm gonna start saving on that one. We'll go. Ba-ba-ba. Forget it. Okay. We already know all this. You don't need to tell me again. Blah 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 blah. This is not how we get outside. I always forget how to get outside from here. Do I need to talk to you guys? No, it's fine. Why would I talk to any of you guys? Alright, we gonna go down here. We gotta get over to where Sophie was fighting the dogs. I think it is through here, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Okay, we've done that. We go over here. Head back through the garden where Sophie was attacked by dogs. Okay. Have we gotten to this? Yeah, we can go in this room. For some reason I was thinking that was a room we haven't unlocked yet. Okay. I think this part is all set up the way we want it to be. We can go through here. Now we can go in. Keith, are you going in there? Can't I? Oh, well, don't tell me you're afraid. When I was a kid, this wild dog chased me around for like an hour. Okay, so we don't go in there. I think we go over here. We go back. Wait, hold on. Check the door, then just turn around. Okay, we gotta check the door. Now we can leave. Okay, we're gonna skip that. Now David is angry. He is an angry man. I clicked it a second too late. Alright, once more. It's fine. Who cares if we die? An ad break starts in 3 minutes. Oh, did he do the thing? Oh, he is. Okay. Not the key. We need the fire. There we go. Let me have this. Give me the key. Thank you for the key. Now we can skedoodle out of here. We're just gonna constantly save. Alright. Key. Now we go. Now David is dying. Oh yeah, he needs to put on the curtain. Wear it. Be very fashionable. See, look how fashionable you are with your little cloak. You kind of look like the boogeyman.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
This is big brain time. Look how big brained he is, covering himself up. Sure, we'll save over here. I do sometimes get worried that I'm gonna like accidentally miss something I need to do and then save over it. But I think we should be good. Alright, let's go do this thing. We're pretty close to the end at this point. Oh, the key. Ah, man, I should use the key first. Yes, go down, please. I like how it still has the walking sound when he goes down the ladder. He's just walking down the wall. Alright, give me a towel. I need it for my weak little arms. Keith hasn't practiced his knife jujitsu in a while, so he's just not, his arms just not tough anymore. He needs some protection. Thank you. Oh, Bronski. David. Alright, we're good. We saved him, we don't need to see it again. Alright, I think we should be good now to get the good ending. Let me see. Return to the hallway where David filmed the trapdoor and proceed. Okay. Oh. Keith, listen, I know you're traumatized, but can you stop pausing? We're trying to speed run your trauma real quick. Oh shoot, we're in the ad break. Well, it should end in 3 minutes. Should we do this cutscene again? I don't think it's gonna be any different. Tired, okay? You're gonna drag around. I don't think this one's gonna be any different. This is just where they sit down, and then Keith gaslights David into thinking that he's Sherlock Holmes. Alright, we'll skip it. We've seen it already. The frame is raised a little bit. Okay.
Keith.
Okay. I was just looking at the guide real quick, but I think it's pretty much what we've already done with David before. Sounds like we're pretty much locked into the happy ending at this point, so I don't think we need to worry about anything. Okay, use the fire axe on this door. No. Rude. You know, I think I had this one written down. The answer to it. Alright, my papers are just everywhere. I don't know where the paper I wrote it down on is. I just have a new paper now. Because I know 5 was one of them. I think it was also 7 and then 11. I think that's what it was. But we'll go check the rest of the area to make sure. Okay, we got this notebook scrap. Okay, we'll go do this before we get the cutscene just in case. What wife are we getting today? A queen! Chat, get the banana. Oh, whoops. Chat, get the banana. do it again. Thank you. Okay, 5, 7. There we go. Potassium. I'm not sure if we need to see this room. I think this is just maybe giving us like a little bit of a hint about who the boogeyman is, or just like the kind of person he is. Head down the hallway and enter the room there. Check the stack of books. In here? Okay, we did that. Now he's yelling about the phone that he can't actually hear. Or no one else can hear. The phone inside his head. Listen, while you have your little flashback, I'm gonna eat this apple. Is this the flashback about his son? I thought the flashback happened. Wasn't there another flashback that we already skipped? Anyway, we've seen this one. Snack break. I can still eat my apple. Okay, we read this. This is a good apple. I need to finish the apple so I can eat the cake. The whole point was to eat the apple first, and then I can eat my cake. Anything in here? Okay, we're gonna go back down here. I think we can go in here now. No, we've been in here. We can go in here. I don't think this room was open last time. One of the table legs is broken. An old video camera appears to be busted. Got an old video camera. Cupboards, the tableware is coated in dust. Stone oven. An old clock hangs on the wall, doesn't seem to work. Shelves are filled with miscellaneous items. Okay. Is this... A few blood stains are scattered on the floor. I was gonna say, is that blood? Okay, now we can go in here. Now we can watch this. Let's watch the tape. At last, I finally got a hold of you. Oh dear, hurt all over. But what else could I do? You just wouldn't stop running, miss, no matter how much I hurt you. But ah well, our game of tag's come to a close now. Yes, you can't outrun the scary, scary boogeyman. Are you relieved it's over, or are you still scared? Well, madam, do you want to run? You're an unbelievable idiot. Yes, call him out, Helena. Say again? Oh, hello. Slurp Starshine, hello. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the class. And thank you for the fine poo. Was glad I could get some really good ambrosia and cosmic crisp apples for this week. Ooh, yummy. Yes, we can get some very good apples right about now. Apple season. I called you an idiot. You thought I was running because I was scared? You think I'm scared of you? Maybe you spent too long in your little closet world to understand. You've convinced yourself that women and children are all scared of you. What were you planning once you caught me? Kill me? And then what? You'd go to kill Keith, right? You told me you had Keith in your hands. Whether he'd live or die was up to me. I guess that was true. In all this time you've been foolishly chasing after me, you can never kill him. That's right, call him out, Helena. I'm weak. I can't be as strong as Keith is, but there is something I can do in all my weakness. If I can keep your attention away from Keith by running all the time, I'll run to the ends of the earth. You poor stupid little boogeyman. You really are such a child. You just love bullying anyone weaker than you. Call him out, Helena. Tear him down. Go ahead, have fun in your little world. Call yourself a villain, a monster, but I'll never let you bring my husband into it. Helena, I have some bad news for you. He has already done many things to us. Or attempted to. Hell yeah, Helena. Hell yeah. Don't you dare lay a hand on him. Well, she's dead. You talk too much, madam? But that said Helena. Hold on, that speech bubble said it was coming from Helena, but it seemed like it was supposed to come from the boogeyman. So I don't know if she was actually talking, if that was actually her talking to the boogeyman, or if that speech bubble was like labeled incorrectly. Or maybe there's some reveal that Helena is the boogeyman. You want to talk, Boo Boo Man? Yeah. Maybe this is some elaborate setup by Helena. Who knows? That's terrible. Let's hurry and look for Helena. She must be nearby. Keith? Keith, what are you doing? We have to hurry. Keith, are you listening? Hey, what are you staring at? Are you asleep? Get a grip. Come on. You just push away. I'm awake. David, you look for Helena. She should be near. Hello? Huh? What about you? What are you gonna do? He's like, I'm gonna go fist fight the boogeyman. I'm going to go kill a monster. Yeah. My guy. Go find your fucking wife. Well, David's gone. That is right, we gotta kill! He's ready to kill! Okay. Proceed left from the room with the stack of paper. Okay. Let's go. If we go this way? We don't go that way. We go this way. The lights are all red now. Alright, let's go up. It's time to go fight the boogeyman. We gotta protect our wife. Wait, Dad! Leave the door open and don't turn out the lights in the hall. Why? The boogeyman will come. What kind of guy is this boogeyman? He has long nails and kidnaps kids. He lives in the closet. A kidnapper? Well, can't leave a guy like that on the loose. Alright, Dad'll give him a good beating. That's right, kick his ass. Hey, Boogie, you in there? What the? Hey, let go! What the fuck is he doing? Dad, you're gonna actually scare your kid doing this. Ooh, that was a little tough, but I got him good. No worries, son. Old Boogie won't come for you anymore. Really? Would I lie? See, you can tell Keith has the potential to be a very funny guy. It's just he's pushed down all his emotions because he's very emotionally repressed, which makes sense due to the fact that his child died. Me and Mom are in the bedroom right there, you know. Are you still scared? Sounds like he was a good dad. Yeah, sounds like he was. Oh, need your stuffed bunny, do you? Or should I read you a bedtime story? Maybe the one with the fairies. No way, I'm not a wuss, Dad. I can sleep by myself. That's the spirit. Listen, Todd, if the boogeyman comes to get you again, Dad'll beat him up. I'm not gonna let anyone mess with you or Mom. Is you a police officer? 'Cause I'm Dad. Good night, son. Aw. Oh, that's really sweet. Should I leave the light on? It's okay, I've got you and Mom. Good night, I love you. I mean, you could put a nightlight in his room. You don't have to leave like a hall light on. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Is he singing a song? Blame it on the boogie. Is this a real song, or am I just supposed to make up a melody? Have you ever thought about it, Detective? Thought you have an enemy? Who or what it is, you don't even know. Maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe it's all in your head. I think it is. We could probably look it up later. But you know, there's something tormenting you. Always making it so painful. You feel like the whole world's out to make you suffer. Too troublesome to make an enemy of the whole world, right? So just making one enemy will do. I chose you as my enemy. Have I become yours? Oh well, either way, we're gonna settle this right here. Let's end this wonderful game now. Can you beat this final boss and take back your beloved wife? Are we gonna learn his actual identity in the happy ending? Or is he just always gonna be this mysterious man? Can I... I think Keith might be losing it a little bit. What's so funny? Perspective change! Whoa! Boy, you're really having a blast, huh? What's so funny that you can be all smiles all the time? Total opposite of me. I don't remember the last time I laughed. But I guess we were pretty similar after all, in the sense that it was all a lie. You're always grinning ear to ear, but you're scared, aren't you? So you keep running. You can't go head to head with me. I mean, technically he's not smiling, he just has a bag over his face that looks like it's smiling all the time. You and me are just acting. You're no scary monster, and I'm no paragon of justice. Final boss. Ha! A big baddie should be a pretty sly guy, shouldn't they? But taking hostages, always on the run, the only thing you can chase after is girls' rumps. Okay. You know, I wasn't planning to do anything with you. Now it's his turn to walk back and forth and give his monologue. As long as the others were safe, I was fine leaving you be. I'd secure your hostages and scram, then just leave you to the local police. Because I'm not chasing you. You just keep running from me. What I'm really chasing after? Sorry, but it ain't you. That's right, it's not you. You're my enemy. Spare me the sleep talk. Why would I make an enemy a dunce who just sneaks away? A coward who hides in the closet and threatens kids. That's right, Keith. Tear him down. Verbal takedown part 2. And your enemy? Not me either. You've got a lot more enemies. If you go to the Slammer, you're gonna be a real popular guy, I can tell. Okay. Oh, he's cracking his knuckles. But this is a great chance. No hostages to get in the way. No, I'm watching. So I can do whatever I like with you. He's gonna kick your ass, my guy. Detective, criminal, that doesn't matter now. You've done the #1 thing to get on my bad side. I don't think you should walk that close to him while you're still monologuing, Keith. I think he's gonna stab you. You chased after my wife's rump. Do we keep needing to phrase it like that? That alone is enough reason for me to beat you down. Don't you think, Boogie? Boogie woogie woogie. Are you gonna be a fucking coward now? Wait, why is he all bloody already? Can't afford to laugh anymore, can you? Back to your closet, boogeyman. He's an actual guy still, though, right? You don't have what it takes to make it over here. Oh, we can save again. Wait, what does that dialogue? There's words that keep popping up, but I don't know what... I can't see it. Button 3? Huh? I don't know. I think it's trying to get me to do like a cool secret move.
So is this just a warm-up practice, or are you actually gonna attack?
Oh, I was like taunting him. Okay, I didn't know that's what was gonna happen. Interesting. I guess I was supposed to press another button.
None of your jokes were funny.
Press Z. I pressed it. Oh, Z or button 2. Okay. I want to try doing the cool moves though.
Huh. I thought you were supposed to be scary.
Oh, I'm like choking him out. Damn. Okay, cool. We get special moves in this fight. Oh, I thought I pressed it. Come here. Oop.
So is this just a warm-up practice, or are you actually gonna attack?
That's right, sass him.
Oh, is that it? I was just about to have fun.
Wow, your voice is so full of passion. Holy shit, he just like fucking body slammed him.
Oh, and none of your jokes were funny.
Threw him over his shoulder. Damn, that's a real beatdown. Keith says no gays. Oh wait, what did he say? Where do you think you're going, Lance? Like, I think the Boogie is representing Keith's own demons, but in this story it does feel like he is an actual person. Because he is killing people behind the scenes, and like, the other characters can see him. So I don't think it's like the Crooked Man, where it's just like a ghost sort of haunting him. I'm gonna find him. They've been gone way too long. Did you forget what Keith said? It'll be a burden on him to move around on our own. Well then, after all's said and done, we'll tell him we did just what he said. Of course, you might have all gone stone cold by that time. Don't joke about things like that. Sounds like a joke to you? We've got 2, maybe 3 corpses around here? What part of don't you get? Stop, you two, don't fight. We'll go search together. I'll lead the way. Sophie and Shirley, you hold hands, and Lance, you watch the rear. Papa, you really want to go? Yes, we'll be alright together. At least they're being smart about it. At least they're being like, let's all stick together. And there's something I'm curious about. What's that? The whole incident may just be a great big farce. What do you mean? Let's be going. Let's be going? Maybe let's get going? Helena, where are you, Helena? I mean, the corpses of the servants could be fake. Oh. Look, you did get me. Isn't that amazing? Rise. But we have seen that the other characters are able to die. What's he gonna find in here? Oh, she is pretty badly hurt. Helena! David! Are you okay? That man knocked me out. I woke up here. I was unconscious the whole time. Keith! Helena! Keith, where are you? Always on the run, huh? But marijuana addicts can move better than you. That's a very specific insult. Helena, take a fucking breath. Yeah, really. What's in that big head of yours? Is it the guy? Yeah, it's the director guy. The guy, I think he faked his death at the beginning, didn't he? Brendan? You lose. Detective. Oh, you stab us? Helena, come in and deliver the final flying kick. Keith! Oh, there we go. David, kick his ass. You're Brendan? Why? Stop moving around. Keith, Helena. We have to stop the bleeding. Lance. Richard, help me out. Sophie, you find something to tie him with. Don't send a child out there. Keith. Got you. Keith, you... Helena, when we get home, let's finish our conversation. I've decided I want to divorce you. No more running. No, Keith, please, stay with me, please. Keith! The servants and Stevie, 10 people died all told. I'm sure glad to be alive now, feeling glad to even have air to breathe. Let me guess, Keith killed his papa. Ooh, so sad, so now he wanted to kill Keith. Maybe. See, I don't think Keith was originally supposed to be on this trip. So I don't know if he was specifically targeting Keith, or if he just wanted to torment people in general. I meant arrested, not killed. Okay. Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll find out. Feeling glad to even have air to breathe. Listen, don't you say a word about all this, especially not to your coworkers. If it takes money to shut your yap, I'll pay any price. Why are they trying to cover it up? Whoa ho ho, bribery. Where's that money coming from? My own pockets. Listen, you guys can distort the truth all you want, and I won't say a peep, because that's freedom of the press. But this is different. I've got no tolerance for people pointing and laughing at a wounded friend. Do I gotta tell you again? I'm not a gossip guy. I hate cops, sure, but I hate gossip too. I won't ask for money, and I won't say a peep, because I'm grateful to the guy. So quit hounding me. He knew a lot about Keith. Yeah, he did. But you know a lot about everyone, which makes me think he researched people for somehow. But as an involved party, I've got a right to know what happened there. Just can't wrap my head around it. Good to hear, Lance. Yeah, I don't think he's an awful guy. He's got some morals. I talked to Brendan at dinner. Heard he got tired of the musty old castle and ran to Hollywood. Had a lot of fun in the movie biz. So what was the motive? Guy's gone silent. Sounds like he convinced you he was a goody two-shoes, but I bet you'd hear a different story in Hollywood. Now that's the kind of thing your lot should be writing about. Nobody knows people's pasts, usually, but it's easy to fool you into thinking otherwise with a little acting. And once you know somebody's past, you can lead them by the nose. Okay, so... maybe he only, like, picked up on a few things from people and then just kind of, like, played into it. Oh, who you fishing? He tricked you all and tried to kill you. What a farce. Urbosa from Breath of the Wild. Let's go. She's big and beefy and can use lightning. Not sure of the motive yet, but he was pretty systematic about it all. Spent a ton of cash beforehand to check up on all the tour attendees. Even did a background check on me. Yeah, I was gonna say, we saw the background check on Dick. On you? Why? Because I was going to be on that tour. No wonder I thought he knew me. The hell, so he just researched us? That's the oldest trick in the book for us, saying, I know all about you. It makes you superior to the other person, so you can control them. You'd love Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3? I do like Karlach, she's cool. I don't know if I'll ever play Baldur's Gate 3, just because I don't know if it'd be quite up my alley. And it looks really long. But she is cool, I do like her. Then they freak out and have to submit. He knew that tactic well. Shadowheart too, probably. Shadowheart seems cool too. I think one of my friends really likes her. Super long, yeah. I think my friends who have played it haven't even like finished it. Seeing right through people without any tricks. That's what makes a real monster, ain't it? In his case, he just used money and connections to dig up people's pasts and played the part of a monster. But the research wasn't to select candidates, so he just picked randomly. Damn, was he just in it for fun? Now my turn to ask questions. What you tell me is the only way I can figure out this incident. Give me anything you got. Average first playthrough is generally 70 to 100 hours. Goddamn. First Brendan, or Boogie rather. What kind of man was he? How should I say it? I suppose he had no emotion. That's how I saw him. He said such terrifying things without a care. He hardly showed any human feelings. He really was like a monster. Keith told me he was a real jester. Jester? Absolutely not. I would have much preferred if he were at least a little silly. He was a very disturbing, terrifying man. He was totally calm as he did awful things. I wonder if he acted different around them, or if this is just their different interpretations of him. Richard, you seem to have a suspicion he might be Brendan. Why did you think that? When my daughter went missing and I panicked thinking that man might have taken her, Keith told me something. This was the kind of person who would show corpses as decoration. So if he did take Sophie, he'd show off proof of it, meaning she was still safe. Interpretations, I'd say. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Luckily enough, I didn't see them, but indeed, evidently, there were many dead bodies left around. Which makes sense, because, like, Keith is a detective, and he's dealt with a lot of, like, murderers and criminals and stuff. So this guy probably seems kind of goofy compared to them, but Richard's not dealt with that, so any sort of evil criminal, even a goofy one, would come across as very scary to him. As Keith said, my daughter hadn't fallen into his grasp. He was correct in his assumption. That made me realize something unusual about what he'd said. Keith said he saw the moment Brendan's neck snapped, and his corpse was quickly dropped into the basement. Isn't that odd? Why did he quickly put Brendan's corpse out of sight? Why did he treat him differently from the other victims? Because he didn't want you investigating it. He's got some keen insight, I'll give him that. So you suspected this was a farce plotted by Brendan? No, well, I suggested that since Keith hadn't checked the corpse, he might still be alive. I only wanted to believe there was a chance he was alive. I had no conviction about the rest. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Let me take a sip. So I didn't speak about it to Keith. I wouldn't dare risk throwing him off with my amateur opinion. Not to mention, we didn't know whether his wife was safe. Apparently Keith saw the moment Brendan's head came off, actually. Was it a doll? Right you are. Packed with neat little blood packs, it seems. Brendan was hung upside down and had his mouth taped up, and it was dark enough to be hard to tell who's who. Just dressing him up the same way made Keith assume it was him. On top of all those flashy rave lights, he dropped the corpse down below so it was impossible to check it closer. And since Keith saw the tour conductor killed right after that, of course he'd think Brendan was killed too. If I'd said something, maybe this could have been resolved sooner. But I was paralyzed with fear. I was only worried about my daughter, even when Keith was running all over the place for us. Don't worry about it. Keith did all that because he wanted to, that's all. He's deeply Deeply glad you're all safe. Now, little lady, can we hear from you too? Hear what? Anything. What you thought, what you noticed. Well, I knew he was a fake because I'd met the real boogeyman. Sophie, stop it. Not this tale again. Fine, if you say so, Papa. Guess I'm not saying a word. Go ahead, please. Meeting the real boogeyman sounds pretty juicy. Can you tell me more? Maybe not really met. He just touched my shoulder, but his hand was cold as ice. Right away, I knew it wasn't human. That guy's hands were human, though. They had warmth, so I knew he was just a regular guy. I mean, sometimes my hands are just really cold. Sometimes people just have cold hands. Maybe he was like touching ice beforehand. Or maybe he just has like poor regulation and has cold hands all the time. Ha! So the boogeyman's hands are cold, eh? I had to tell that to my little squirts. Anything else you noticed? She must sound deranged to people? Definitely. Like, I get that she's a kid, but she is like, I think 18 at this point, so it's not like she's a little kid. Vertigo does that to me? Oh, it makes your hands cold? Interesting. I feel like you might get angry if I say this. What's that symptom? It's like Raynaud's syndrome? Or Raynaud's syndrome? That has to do with like poor circulation in your hands or something. So they get cold real fast. Aster got ice cold hands because she an ice cold killer. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for making that correlation. I won't. Tell me. That guy had this cold and emotionless air, like you couldn't tell what he was thinking at all. It reminded me of Mr. Keith a little. You still think that way now? Not even, because Mr. Keith got really mad at me. He was like, don't worry your papa ever again. Red paint on his face? There was nothing like that. It was all red from blood spurts, though. Who's this lady here? Really? Keith told me he wore a paper bag with red paint on it. And one more thing. Did you see any red graffiti in the castle saying stuff about monsters or ringtones? No, I didn't. Mr. Hoover, you're colorblind if I recall. Maybe you just couldn't see the paint? Yeah, but it's white and pink I get mixed up. I can see red just fine. White and pink? I know there's different types of color blindness. Is there a color blindness where you get white and pink mixed up but you can see red? That feels weird to me, but okay. So I guess they're saying that Keith was seeing all those things on the wall, but maybe they weren't actually there. Well, and you, miss? I saw quite a bit of the castle, but none of that. Did you hear that from the others? Don't get me wrong, I don't think you're lying. The others said they saw nothing too. But then, that makes Keith the one talking nonsense. I don't think Keith is necessarily lying. Wait, they said Keith said he had a bag with like red on it. Did everyone else see a bag, or did it just look like paint to other people? I think everyone saw him have a bag. I feel like it makes sense, because otherwise they could tell that it was Brendan. What do you mean? Because people don't always see the same things you do. Okay, David, now it's your turn to sound deranged. He's like, yeah, I see ghosts sometimes, you know. One time I saw the embodiment of depression, you know, no biggie. Thanks for the assistance, you two. Sorry about calling you in 2 weeks after the fact. Is not everything settled yet? The police there are in the middle of their investigation. My role's just to assist. I'm gonna report your testimonies to them, and that's that. I'll be off now. Eric, take them to the entrance. Oh, was that Eric? I didn't recognize him. I don't remember having a Bob. When our son died, I thought my own life was over too. Did you guys recognize him? I did not recognize him. Maybe we just never saw him from the side and didn't recognize what his hair looked like from the side. Did not, yeah. We also haven't seen him in a while. I couldn't think about anything. Nothing had any taste, but tears would suddenly come anyway. I thought it was a lady. Yeah, me too. Looked it up. It's apparently fairly common with color blindness. Okay, white and pink, but you can still see red. Interesting, interesting. I feel like the most common one, or at least the most well-known one, is the one where you mix up red and green. But I know there's a lot of different variations. I don't remember anything about what I did back then, but I do remember one thing. That Keith was always at my side. When I wailed and shouted, he'd hug me, stroke my hair, say it was okay. Eventually, I adjusted to life without our son. I found I could laugh again. But when I got my own emotions back, I realized Keith had stopped laughing. I had been broken and so had Keith. Over time, I was able to heal, but he didn't. He was still stuck in the moment of Todd's death. He was always supporting me, so he never faced up to himself. I struggled to be at least a little stronger. Next time I would protect him, since I wanted him to laugh again. But I couldn't. I couldn't repay anything to Keith. And I realized I was a burden on him that would keep him from ever walking again. So even if we're far apart, as long as he can laugh again, then that's the best choice I can make. Bismuth from Steven Universe. In my opinion, she's the hottest Steven Universe character. My wife always brings me warm milk before I go to bed. Do people like just plain warm milk? I don't know if I'd like plain warm milk. Alright, who we get now? Who is it? Why do you keep fishing up Barry? He didn't have time to grieve, I guess, because he was helping her. Yeah, I feel like he was putting all his focus on to helping her and not focusing on his own emotions. And that was kind of how he was coping for a bit, but it meant that he was ignoring his own emotions. And last Father's Day, my little squirt tried cooking me a meal. I definitely don't need milk to get to sleep, and the kids cooking, I'll be blunt, it ain't good. But I'm glad for it. Usefulness and collateral don't mean a thing with this stuff. Keith didn't stay close to expecting something in return. That's just what he wanted to do. You guys have got too much sympathy. You don't mind getting hurt for the sake of the other. That does happen for folks. Yeah, that would be why he was fine with the divorce, because it might help Helena. Yeah. And I feel like he didn't want to confront his own emotions as well. So it was like... I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know how to put that in the words. But yeah, it's just easier to brush it all off and be like, nothing bothers me. That's fine. You want a divorce? That's fine. But can't you notice that one of you being hurt hurts the other? You've just been getting more and more wounded as you go along. You're propping Keith up too, Helena. He can fight day after day because he knows you're waiting at home. As much as I tease him about it, don't think of yourself as baggage. Depend on him as much as you need. That's what he wants to. Keith grabbed my hand and smiled, even though he was stabbed and wounded. And what'd he say? Got you. Because he finally got what makes him happiest. But, man, too much discrepancy between you guys' testimonies and Keith's. Just how am I going to report this to the department? Hey, Helena, he went back home from the hospital today, right? Can I come talk with him now? I'm sorry. Before he goes back home, there's a place he's going to visit. Is it the graveyard? And I'm planning to head there myself. Hello. Oh, Keith. Oh, he's finally crying. I always wanted to cry like this. I never forgot about him, not for a single day. Ever since he died, I was scared. I feel like even the slightest sign of weakness would make it all crumble. I acted like I felt nothing, like nothing disturbed me. I thought then I might be able to fool everyone, even myself. It was so stupid. I was broken a long time ago. It was all garbage, but I acted like a champion of justice. It always felt off. Whoever I was working for, I never felt repaid. And then I saw you were safe, and you came up to me. Finally, I felt happy again. Poor Keith. Yeah, poor guy. Acting strong just made me weak. It was pointless. Todd would never forgive his father staying broken forever, because I promised I'd protect his mom. I'll take off the blindfold. I'm gonna laugh, even if it's at a stupid TV show. If I'm pissed, I'll get mad, and if I'm sad, I'll cry. First, I guess there'll have to be counseling. There's something seriously wrong with my head. Seems like it's gonna be a busy time. He's gonna go to therapy! It's gonna be so busy. I won't be able to do it alone. Helena, I don't think I can deal with just being a good loser. I want a chance. Let me chase after you. Let me get down on my knees. Poor guy, that's why people say my no cry can shove it. Yeah, repressing your emotions is not helpful. Attaboy, Keith. Yeah. You're the only one I want waiting for me. Aww. He can be romantic. There's no need for a chance. Didn't I tell you? Divorce or decide. I've decided. Haven't you too? We only ever have one umbrella, so we hold it together. And it's fine if we get a little wet, because it'll soon be sunny again. Aww. Aww. Happy end, come rain, come shine. Aww. Alright, the voice actors. Yay, let's go therapy. Percent complete. Yeah. Yay. Well, I was hoping for a little bit more backstory on Brendan. Though I don't know much about the fourth game, The Hanged Man. But I feel like the protagonist might be blonde? And Brendan's blonde? So I don't know if maybe the fourth game might expand upon Brendan. But I don't know. It could be someone completely unrelated. Oh, manly badass hero. Hey. I've heard of him. Also, I realized I was behind on that because I was staring at the stream on Twitch instead of my actual TV. The Overlord Bear. That would be interesting. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah. I feel like it's probably not, but who knows? Like I said, it does feel like his story felt a bit unfinished. So I guess it was more important to focus on Keith and what it represented to him. But yeah. That was nice. Like I said, I think I still like the Crooked Man the best. I think that's the one that suffers the least from the whole, like, here's a giant area that keeps expanding, but you don't get too many hints as to what to do. The fourth game is the antag of the third, meaning the third had all main characters in it. Oh, that would be interesting. Because I feel like if not, then the fourth one will just have all three show up again somehow. But then again, they could also surprise us and not have it. I agree that this first is the best, this is second best. Yeah, I do think this is second best. I did like the story. Even though I felt like it was a little frustrating at times trying to figure out what to do. I still like the story. I like how it ended. I do like how Uri writes about, like, these people's personal problems and ties them into the horror aspect of it. Get the good ending, come rain, come shine. Huh? Is there after credits stuff? Sandman is weighed down by the behavior plus the goofiness. Yeah, I still like Sophie, and I still like her story, but yeah, I do agree, the goofiness and the kind of change in tone. And the weirdness towards her. Congratulations on beating the Boogeyman, and thank you for playing this game. Additionally, so if you played the previous 2 games in the series, this game was fully voiced with the help of voice actors. Due to the author's fatigue, there's no bonus scenario. But I did receive comments from each of the actors, so take the upper door if you're interested. The Something Man series has come to a turning point. The general storyline ends in the next game. I have plans for serious and silly extra chapters afterwards, so please play those if you're interested. Lastly, once more, congratulations on beating the game, and thank you for playing. View character bios, okay. Okay, so he's 37, he's 6'1". Keith. Local police inspector, rank detective 3? Detective the 3rd? I don't know. Cold and unfazed, but determined. He has an obsession with protecting people out of guilt over his son's death. Didn't want to become a detective at first, but met Helena while finding a college and ended up joining the force to win her over. Oh, did they mention that earlier in the game? Interesting. So she's into detectives? Sharp-tongued, he often let things slip in front of his son, which his son would later imitate. Dick is his boss, but also like an undesired friend who gets along with the whole family. After the incident, he goes for counseling at Dick's suggestion. He hates liver. Helena Baring, 33. Oh, she's 4 years younger than him. Interesting. She's 5'3". They were in college together? 6'1". Yeah, that means he's a foot and an inch taller than me. Exactly. Keith's wife, a gentle, lovable woman, appears carefree but is strong at her core. She's highly expressive, laughing and crying often. She met Keith as a student and quickly married him after graduating college. A year later, they had a son. She suffered emotionally for years after her son's death, but has recovered by now. She doesn't eat meat, not because she's vegetarian, just because she hates it. Her hobby is collecting teeth from all over the world. Oh, interesting. She doesn't like meat. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm curious how old their son was when he died and how long it's been since he died. It sounds like it's been years. David, he's 27, he's 6 foot, so he's an inch shorter. I thought you said teeth for a second, collecting teeth. Yeah, that's what she does. You know, she's related to the Tooth Fairy from the last game. You know, distant cousin. She collects teeth. The Crooked Man's hero works for a trading company. He's made a complete turn from his previous moodiness. Married to Shirley for 3 months now, they kept their names. Oh, okay, interesting. Been 3 months. An honest fellow, but extremely unlucky. He's athletic and strong, but a little slow on the uptake. He challenged his friend Paul to a chili dog contest, and Paul got gastritis, so he couldn't attend the tour. Scared of dogs due to a traumatic incident as a kid when he was chased by one for an hour. An hour? Oh, Sophie's still 17. I guess if it's been... They've been married for 3 months. But they were engaged in the second game. So maybe it's been like over 3 months, but not a year. High school student, Richard's daughter, the Sandman's heroine and a lively girl. Didn't like her dad for a long time, but they reconciled. Maybe as a result, she seems a little too attached lately. Somewhat cheekier than before, but still diligent as ever. Gets along well with David and Shirley as older friends. A little uneasy as girls at school are getting boyfriends. Not finding anyone she likes is her main worry for now. Loves ice cream. Lance, he's 31. Ex-journalist photographer. Works for a small publisher. Snarky about everything, but can get freaked out easily. As a journalist, he chased incidents to write articles. And though sarcastic, he was known to hit the mark. Dislikes police due to what drove him out of journalism. Was thinking about making some passes at Helena and getting Keith angry at him to cause a scene. Okay. You're gonna get your ass kicked. Richard is 44. Okay. Works for a credit company. Diligent and cheerful, but has a timid side. Rather compassionate and sentimental. His daughter often blinds him to all else. It's been over 10 years since losing his wife, but he has no intention of remarrying. Mistook David for Sophie's boyfriend at first and got angry, but that's been cleared up and they all get along now. Oof. Oof. A real drinker who collects drinks, he likes scotch best. He actually suspected the boogeyman was Brendan, but was too focused on his daughter to tell Keith. What a dick. Yeah, he is. Lance. Shirley Weber. David's the wife, a pharmacist, beautiful, strong-willed, and cool. Hates to rely on anyone and tries to do it all herself. She often fights with David, fawns over Sophie like a little sister. Dick Anderson, 39. He's 6'6". Damn. Local police manager, rank Lieutenant 1. Keith's direct boss who understands him well. He has a wife and 2 children. His stature and face frighten people, but he's gentle and doesn't raise his voice over little things. Gets along with both Keith and Helena. Eric Simpson. He's 25. Local detective, Detective 1. Keith's subordinate. Ambitious, but hates to do busy work. His laziness got him stuck with the scariest 2 at the station, Dick and Keith, but it's yet to prove effective. When David was taken in a while back, he questioned him. He sympathized with him and was a bit relieved to learn he was alright after that incident. Stevie. I forgot about you because you died at the very beginning. 31. Tour conductor for the agency NA Travel. Became a member on the Livingstone Castle project and decided to run this test tour. He and the castle's 9 servants ended up as Brendan Dumont's murder victims. Born in Connecticut, and that's where he now rests. Todd Bearing, 5. Oh, so let's see. They said they got married right out of college. So I imagine she would have been like 22. That's usually how old people are when they graduate, if it's just undergrad. She was 22 and then had him when she was 23. That means he would have died when she was 28. So it's been like 5 years since his death? Maybe. I could be a little off on that. Keith and Helena's son, kind of timid but cheery and honest. Clever and alas, quickly learned the bad words Keith used. At age 5, he was run over by a truck and died. Yep. What are these? Hello? The Sandman? Watch bonus scene? Bonus scene? What? What bonus scene? Oh, hello. How many times have we come here again? Oh, 5, I think. Ugh, I can't stand it. We've told them the same story over and over. There's gonna be rumors at school about Sophie frequenting the police station. Now, Sophie, don't complain. The police are doing their best, and it's been a month now. This must be the last time, I'm sure of it. Does my princess require a beverage to quell her temper? What shall it be, Your Majesty? Orange juice. Very well, I'll go buy some. Thanks. Want some orange juice? Hey, when those dogs attacked me, you saved me, right? I can't imagine any other reason those dogs would fall asleep so quickly. You know, this better not be like a weird romantic scene between the 2 of them. Ew, don't blush. Thanks. I'm having a great time lately. I'm getting along great with Papa and Anne and Regan. Well, if she wants to get along, I'll give her a chance. Stop staring at her. Get out of here. Things are so much better than when I carried all my burden myself. Now I know there's someone always looking out for me. Sometimes I really miss you. You're doing okay, right? How about the other fairies? You know, Wow. What the fuck? Sorry to put in. Wow, hold on, wait. You've got the wrong idea. I'm not a weirdo or anything, okay? Don't touch me. Brats with a thing for daydreaming aren't the most comfortable people to be around. The fuck? I'm not daydreaming. Keep it between us, but I met some fairies. Isn't it that the adults can't see the fairies or something? You don't believe me. No, I do. I met one when I was a kid, too. Really? Yeah, this hobo in the area always had a head full of dandruff, so I called him the Dandruff Fairy. Wow, Keith. See, he can be a funny guy. Oh yeah, and I've got a coworker who eats non-stop cup noodles. The Cup Noodle Fairy. Want to be introduced? Why won't you believe me? A 37-year-old who believes in fairies ain't exactly socially adjusted, don't you think? But hey, if they do exist, put in a request to one of your fairy friends to give you some wings. Big fluffy pink ones. What'd you use those for? Just want some wings. Why not? Mr. Detective wanna fly away. Wow, that therapy must be doing wonders for him. It's really helping him out. He's such a smart ass, yeah. Huh? You angry? Oh, better step off. One of your friends might cast a spell to turn me into a fluffy white kitty. Maybe instead of filling your head with stupid fantasies, fill in that chest a little. It's so pathetic, I can't even look at it. Okay, we gotta kill him. Keith, I was starting to like you at the end, and now we gotta kill you. We gotta kill him. She's 17! That's right, Sophie. Is the Sandman mad now too? Is he gonna take his revenge on Keith? What the fuck, dude? Yeah. What the fuck, Keith? Bro. What's wrong? I haven't been able to sleep since last night. Even though I'm sleepy, it's weird. Did you take any medicine? Yeah. Anxiolytic sleeping pills. Guess they're not working. Salmon said no sleep for you, motherfucker. Let's talk to each other then. Before you know it, you'll be sound asleep and it'll be morning. Don't you need to sleep? You don't have to stay up for me. It's fine. I'll stay with you until you're snoozing away. Maybe some exercise would have been better. Leave her alone. She's 17. Okay, if I click on this one, Strange Man series number 4, The Hanged Man. Okay. Strange Man series number 2, The Sandman. Is there a Crooked Man? Okay. Is there another little behind the scenes thing? Because if I talk to you, it's probably just gonna be the same one again, right? Creepy, very creepy indeed. Yeah. This is the VIP room for the fully voiced version's voice actors as well as the translator. You can hear about everyone's other projects and thoughts on acting in this game. We might check it out a little bit. I don't know how much is in here though. Here I have comments from the translator VG Person, who is a crucial helper in the development of the Boogeyman. VG Person translates most of my games to English and conveys announcements to English fans. Yeah, I want to hear from VG Person. I like VG Person. And she always works blazing fast. When she translated The Sandman in just a couple of days, I could have gotten down on the ground and licked her shoes. So then her comment. Hi, it's VG Person. If you played the previous game in the series in English, you probably know of me. I translated those too is why. This time I helped Erdie through development to realize her dream of having English voice acting. She's very grateful, as you can see, and insisted I get to make comments here too. FYI, these comments are different in the Japanese version. Really boring stuff. Most Japanese players wouldn't have any idea who I am, is the thing. Why everyone gotta be weird to Sophie? Yeah, can we please be normal towards the child? Especially since she's still 17 in this version. Udi mentioned the idea of English voice acting on Twitter, and I was wondering if she wanted my help with it, so I figured I should make the offer. Maybe it was more of an idle thought than it seemed, but ultimately it happened. To make a 1.5-year story short, too late, I help with all things English in development, though Udi did try to take care of some things herself, so as not to bother me too much, as you might have noticed. Well, hey, it's been part of the charm since the Crooked Man. Seriously though, she did plenty of coordination with the actors by herself, unless it was complicated. There were challenges. I've never translated anything that was going to be voice acted before, didn't always have full context, Erdie had issues writing scripts in a timely fashion, etc. If there's a next time though, it should go better. But all that said, Udi, while you may have apologized for making me translate like 200 lines of dialogue every time you sent a script, forever sorry about bothering me because I must be busy. Don't worry, I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much for making this game. Thank you so much for making this game. Was that on purpose? Now we got shoe licking, good grief. Yeah. I was gonna say something. And I was like, let me finish the letter, and now I forgot what I was gonna say. Like 4/2, maybe. I feel like it's either just a little mistake, or maybe it's like an inside joke. Maybe Udi tried to write something in English and it had an error like that. I was gonna say something. I feel like I was gonna say something about VG person. It was something in here, I think. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was wondering if the next game is also gonna have voice acting. I kind of hope not, but maybe it'll have like little bits of it, like screams and stuff, because I think the Sandman had that.
Hello everyone, I'm Ro, the voice of David Hoover. First, thank you for playing the Boogeyman.
Oh no.
I hope you had as much fun playing as I did voicing in it.
I don't want to hear the voice
Thank
acting
you,
again.
Uri, for making this game, and thank you VG Person for translating it, helping Uri, and making some 2D Japanese indie horror games available for English speakers to play. So, I initially came upon Uri's games on VG Person's website. The first of these that I played was The Crooked Man.
And maybe we don't listen. Yeah, this is a lot. Ah, I hit it again.
Oh.
Okay. This is a lot. Who's? Oh, I think that's Stevie. That's the guy who like died immediately. We never heard Todd's voice though.
Hey there. I was actually thinking about saying I'm not actually the voice. So great.
Okay, no, we're not gonna listen. Anyway, what does it say? Notice the full text of the voice actor's messages is on the author's website. Okay. What did the Boogeyman sound like again?
Boogeyman.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. Okay. Alright, we want to stop. Glad he had fun. Yeah, like, no hate to any of the voice actors. I'm glad that they enjoyed it. I'm glad they had that opportunity. I didn't want to hear it. The instant regret. I'm sorry. I didn't want to hear it. Anyway, we'll play the fourth game eventually. I have one more stream this week, which is on Wednesday. It'll be at 8 p.m. EST. I'm gonna play Peak with my friends. We got Bree and Wolfie. I don't think anyone else is gonna be able to join us, but if someone does, you'll find out on that day. No hate, but also no. Yeah, I get that, Esther. Yeah. But I was gonna say, I don't know if we'll be starting the Hangman next week, just because next week is gonna be Pokemon week, because Pokemon comes out Thursday, but I can't stream it Thursday or Friday, so we can't do it till next week. So next week might just be like all Pokemon, and then I'll see how I'm feeling. If I'm just obsessed with Pokemon, we just might play just Pokemon for like a couple weeks. But we might play Pokemon and the Hangman side by side. It probably would be good to start it before October ends, just because it's Spooky Month. But we've already played this game during Spooky Month, so there you go, that's a horror game. And also, like I was saying about Udi's game design, where sometimes it can get a little frustrating knowing what to do. I feel like playing this game gave me a little bit of fatigue on that kind of game design, so I feel like a tiny bit of a break in between them might not be the worst. You play whatever you want to. Yeah, that's true. I do want to play it. I also really want to play Pokemon. A break could be good. Yeah. So I don't want it to be too big a break, but maybe a week or two where we just play Pokemon. Play the game you want for sure. Yeah. I do really want to play that one though. And I think I mentioned this the other day, but I was on VG Person's site looking at the list of games she's translated again. And apparently Uri made another game in 2021 that I was unaware of. That's not a horror game. It's like a mystery game. I don't know if it's murder mystery specifically. So maybe we'll play that one eventually. But we'll probably play some other things in between. But yeah. I think that's all I had to say. I'm just ready for Pokemon, and I'm sad I can't play it the day it comes out. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Also, I'm supposed to go to the dentist soon. I haven't been to the dentist in a while. Just because, like, we moved and stuff. And then also, my work has health insurance, but it doesn't cover dental. So I'm like, okay, where am I gonna go? So I should be going to the dentist soon, because I do have at least one cavity. But I've never been to this dentist before, so I'm a little worried about how good they are. But they had a good deal for people who didn't have insurance. I was like, okay, I'll go here, and if I don't like it at all, then I'll go somewhere else next time. But yeah, I'll let you know Wednesday if all my teeth have been stolen by the dentist. Farrell will be looking forward to seeing the Pokemon Game Master. Yeah, I'm excited for Pokemon. I'm really excited. For some reason, I'm really excited about the character customization. I'm like, I haven't customized a character in a while. I just want to open it up and just customize my character. But anyway, we should find someone to raid. Who is playing what? Alright, Crix is live. Betsy Demise is live. Is she still gonna be... Are they still gonna be streaming for a while? Character customization is awesome. Yeah, it's fun. And it looks good in that game. It looks like they added a lot of nice stuff. Like you can have multicolored hair. And yeah, the non-gendered clothing arrow. That's one other leak I've seen that I don't mind saying. The clothes is indeed not gender locked. I did see a male character wearing a skirt and makeup. Let's go. And there, you can also have like different ear piercings. I don't know, it looked good. It looked good. I'm excited. Anyway, okay, we gotta raid somebody. Best part, it'll be a just chatting stream where you make your character. Honestly, yeah, it'll probably take a while, but the way the Pokemon games usually work is that like you pick your character at the beginning from a couple of set designs, and then you play a bit, and then you unlock the character customization further. So we'll see how much we unlock at which point. And sometimes it's also like, oh, over here is where you can customize your hair, but then over here is where you do other stuff and blah, blah, blah. We'll find out how it works. Anyway, we're gonna raid Gutsy. We're gonna go say hi to Gutsy. I like to say hi to Gutsy. Oh, big stretch. Anyway, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the game. And I hope to see you all again soon sometime. Hopefully I'll see you Wednesday for the peak collab, but otherwise I'll hopefully just see you someday. My protagonist is going to be fabulous even if I refuse to let him take off his fedora. His fabulous fedora! Let's go. Alright, buddy. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Farewell. Watch out for the boogie. That's lie. You don't have to watch out for him. He's a little wuss and you can kick his ass. Okay, bye.